So this section is going to be very similar to what we were doing on the last part, where we had equations of parallel lines. Now we're talking about perpendicular lines. So it says find an equation of a line perpendicular to, and it has that same line. So if you remember, the y-intercept was at 1 and the slope was 3, up 1, 2, 3 over 1. And so this is the line right there, that blue line. But it doesn't want a parallel line, and now it wants a perpendicular line that goes through the point 4, 2. So the point is 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. But now we want it to be going perpendicular, so like, kind of like this. We're trying to find the equation of that line. That's the question, okay? So we know the slope of the blue line. The slope of the blue line is 3, or 3 over 1. So the line that we're trying to find, the green line, it has to have a slope that's opposite, so it's going to be negative, and it has to be the reciprocal, so it's got to be 1/3. So that's going to be then the slope that we're going to use, because our line has to be perpendicular to the blue line. So we have a point and we have a slope. So we go to point slope. Y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. And we put things in. Y minus 2 equals, now our slope is negative 1/3, which is, a fraction, but that's okay. And then let's go ahead and distribute. We want our answer in slope-intercept form. So we're trying to get y by itself. And then we're going to have to add the 2 over. Now that 2 is going to be equal to 6/3. So over here somewhere I'm doing my fraction work. 4/3 plus 6/3. Okay. So I'm going to get y equals negative 1/3 x plus 10/3. And then that would be the equation of that green line there. Okay, so some algebra and some fraction work there. Let's see. Yeah, I think that all looks good. All right, let's look at another example. Find an equation of a line that's perpendicular to the line x equals 4. Now, if you remember, when you have x equals a number, that's a vertical line. So I go to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's just going to be a vertical line going like this. It's supposed to be straight. Okay, so we want a line perpendicular to that vertical line, and it goes through the point 4, negative 5. Oops, I'm going to make that green. 4, negative 5, so 4, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes through this point right here, but it's going to be perpendicular, so that means it's going to be a horizontal line like this. So what's the equation then of that line? Well, it's a horizontal line, so it's going to be horizontal lines are going to be y equals some number. Well, what's the number? Like, where's it at? It's at y equals negative 5. So then that's going to be the equation for that green line. All right. Find an equation of a line that's perpendicular to the line y equals 1. Okay, so now that's the horizontal line, y equals 1. And it's going to go through the point negative 5, 1. So negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to go through that point right there. And it's going to be perpendicular. So it's going to be this perpendicular line like that. So now write the equation of that green line. So what's the equation of that line? Well, it's a vertical line. So vertical line says x equals some number. And then what is x going through? And it's negative 5 this time. So then that's the equation of that vertical line. Okay?